Hello and welcome to Talk Bowling episode 64. I'm John Condon.
I'm Tony Rucco. Talk Bowling is proud to bring you the latest information from the bowling industry, bowling tips, and updates on the largest internet bowling website, bowlingballcom.
Yes.
All right.
Get right into it?
Sure.
All right. We had a discussion on sport leagues last week, and we got a question from Phil, which we appreciate. That was an interesting discussion of sport leagues and lower averages, but you neglected to explain just what a sport league is. Why would you expect the averages to be significantly lower?
Right, and like John said, we appreciate your question, and we apologize for just assuming everyone knew what a sport league was. We always try not to do that, but last week I did just kind of figure everyone knew what it was.
Swing and a miss.
Yep. So I'll give you the quick bowl.com definition. They define it as a competitive on-lane adventure like no other. High-tech equipment and forgiving lane conditions tend to conceal weaknesses in the games of even the top bowlers. Competing on the same lane pattern used in the highest level of competition can help you find and eliminate weaknesses in your game.
So basically you're bowling on different oil patterns.
Yeah.
We used other terminology last week that we didn't really specify. House shots are often walled up, meaning that there's no oil, usually right at 5.
I feel like having nets down the sides of the fairway.
Adult bumper bowling, it's also called. If you throw it too far right, there's often enough friction for the ball to hook back.
Right, and enough hold inside or oil inside to make the ball hold if you miss in. So basically what they're doing is, as the game has progressed, and if you bowled years and years ago, you remember having to make good quality shots, and that has kind of gone away a little bit in our sport. So basically sport bowling does bring out the conditions that you see. I think sport bowling also is part of that PBA experience. I think it's all one thing. So you get to bowl in the conditions that you see the pros bowl on. So when you see someone shoot 180 on TV and you go, oh, I could beat that, it's not the same. It's not apples to apples. So it just takes that forgiveness out of play.
Right.
And it does. I think the last time I heard, and if I'm wrong, don't quote me on this, but when I bowled in sport leagues, when they were first starting up, I think they said it was an average of 15 to 20 pins is the normal drop in average when you go to a sport league from a house shot. So that's what it is. That's why we would expect averages to be significantly lower as far as like what Phil asked.
And not necessarily because you're a bad bowler. It's a tougher shot.
We've inflated your average. Most bowlers' average is inflated right now, so that's all it is. It's bringing that back down into play. So, good question.
Definitely.
Yep.
Next question is from Michael P. I was wondering what you guys think about pin placement and top weight when ordering a ball. What do you suggest that we get? Because I ordered a new ball and got a 3 to 4 ounce top weight and a 3 to 4 inch pin placement. I wasn't sure what they give if you do not ask for specs. And that's another great question because we do try to honor pin placements and top weight requests.
Yeah, we had some talks about this just the other day internally. So basically, well, first Michael asked like 3 or 4 questions. So just so you know, Michael, we're gonna kind of spread them out a little bit. He had a couple good ones.
Yeah.
I guess if I go down my list here, as for what you should ask for, a lot of that depends on obviously what kind of layout you're looking to do. Or if you talk to your ball driller before you place an order and he knows how they want to put holes in the ball, they can sometimes tell you what will work best. They're going to know more. Otherwise, I always say 2 to 3 to 3 to 4 is a safe, a pretty safe range. You can do just about anything with those. Keep in mind that the biggest factor is the distance of the pin from your PAP. And one of Michael's questions was about PAP, so maybe we'll answer that next week. But so the pin distance isn't going to affect that. It may affect the pin height in relation to your grip, but overall it won't really affect that. And top weight can always be brought back to legal specs by putting a balance hole in. If you get a ball with a little higher top weight than what you want. So keep that in mind.
And we've done episodes on pin placement and top weight in the past as far as how they affect ball reaction. Right. So check those out as well.
Yeah, a couple of my other notes were also to keep in mind that everything we sell is first quality unless very clearly stated in the item title. So when you order a ball, if you don't put specs on it, the specs we have in our warehouse are considered first quality specs from the manufacturer. So you're not going to get junk. You may get something that isn't what you had in the past, but you're never going to get anything that's not usable.
Right.
And the other note I made was that when you do put specs on there, our variance on specs is a 1/2 inch on pin placement and a 1/2 ounce on top weight.
So if you ask for 3 to 4, you may get anywhere from 2.5 to 4.5.
Correct.
We do our best to stay within the 3 to 4.
Right.
But sometimes we need that variance.
Yep.
And that usually isn't going to affect your ball reaction at all.
No.
So, good question. And we hope we answered it.
Yeah.
We have a new sponsor. Shoebuy.com is the world's largest site for shoes. They have over 750,000 products from 950 of the top name brands in all sizes for men, women, and teens and children. I miss the sizes, widths, and colors. Shoebuy.com customers enjoy free shipping both ways on U.S. orders. Talk Bowling viewers can save 10% on their purchase by using promotion code TALK during checkout. Help support us by supporting our sponsors. It does say affiliates because technically we're a paid affiliate of Shoebuy.
Shoebuy, that's kind of fun to say.
They don't really
Shoebuy.
say, they don't endorse us necessarily. They just say, hey,
We're not endorsable.
if your viewers want to save 10%, so be it. And here's your promotion code.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, last week's question. This was a tough one. I don't think anyone got this right. A couple people tried and they just like, we'll throw out an answer.
Yeah.
What was the highest beginner's first league score ever bowled? So this person's first game they ever bowled as a league bowler. What was it? And the answer is?
It was a 253 by Bud Terrell of Bloomfield, Iowa in 1974. Can't believe that hasn't been beaten since.
I don't know if it has. Sometimes our facts come from printed material, so it's possible that has been beaten.
Right.
At the time that our source was printed,
But
that
still in
was correct.
74, 253 was big.
It was
Not that it's not now, but
still decent now.
yeah, it's been a while since I've shot one. So I guess I can't say anything, can I?
All right, this week's question is: what is the oldest certified bowling alley in the United States?
The answer is no.
Can't tell you that. Tell you next week. Gotta watch next week.
I know when I've been putting the show notes on with the video on the site, I've been pretty
Remembering
careful
to take that out.
because I just copy and paste.
Oh, well, you did good because no one got last week's question.
Good.
All right, I don't have anything else. I think new ball release off the top of my head. I won't know the release dates, but Storm has the Anarchy coming out. They also have the Reign Supreme. Hammer has the Swagga with an A at the end coming out. The Mission 2.0. I apologize, track. I know it's something with a number and a T at the end. It's a 7 something.
715 T.
So a 7 something T. Check all those out. They're all on pre-order right now on bowlingball.com.
Yes. And in closing, please remember that bowlingball.com is free shipping on every item every day. No hidden handling fees, no packaging fees, no insurance fees. The price shown on the product page is the price you pay at checkout. No surprises.
What an amazing concept.
I know. I love giving a discount and then adding it back in at the end. That's always a fun one. That's the best one right there.
But we don't do that.
We don't.
That's right. All right, I'm good.
Me too. Thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate the support.
Thank you.
And if you want to email, send us an email to support or questions at talkbowling.com. Hit us up on Twitter at talkbowling. There's another way too. Oh, leave a comment on episode 64 of Talk Bowling. Because I forgot to say any of those in the show. And Tony just walked out on me because he doesn't care. So I'll just sit here and continue rambling. Because I don't have anything else to do right now. So, thank you very much. It's been fun.